56, part 5. I'm redoing it for like the 4th or 5th time. It's getting very irritating, very frustrating. And I ain't gonna read very long because I want to find out if it's audio is good. I don't know what the deal is. I'll get another headset. I do have other ones, but this is my best one. Used to be. Might be when I noticed when at 5:55 when I plugged it in on the update and prayer request one, that's when it zeroed out. So I may just take it off. I hate to do that because I know the sound's better this way, but those boys are getting paid to do the dangerous job, so I guess I'd let them come over here and earn their money. Yeah, that's what I'd do. You can't do that. We heard they got special camp for the ones who don't go in voluntarily. Some bitches. We weren't bothering nobody. We had food for at least another 6 weeks, and they had to go and turn the water off so as no one could stay in town. They came through the neighborhood shouting over the bullhorns that we had to turn ourselves in. Well, we decided we weren't going into no Nazi concentration camps. We made a plan to get the hell out of Dodge, and that's what we did. In fact, we just got finished having a little prayer meeting there under that big oak tree. Now you're going to hand us over to those goons? Mister, that's not what I want to do. You all come peacefully, and I'll see you across my county safely. You drive a hard bargain, Sheriff. I reckon we got no choice. You give me your word that you won't send us back? Sir, you have my solemn word that as long as none of you are wanted felons, I will not send you back, Kurt promised. All right then, here we come. Mark saw the group stand with their hands above their heads. They walked out to the road where Kurt had 2 people cover each of the travelers. He got an ID from each of the adults and got back on his radio to what Mark assumed was his office. Wherever it was a different channel than the OPs were on. Mark decided to walk down and see what was going on. When he got to the bus, he could see that the group being detained seemed to be 3 families. The leader was still half-heartedly grumbling about his rights. Mark thought that if he saw how the people on the other side of the county line were being treated, he wouldn't be griping so much. Mark found Kurt. Hey, Mark, the sheriff said, how's David doing? He's doing okay. He's hungry, so that's a good sign. Yeah, I guess it is. Hey, Kurt, I heard you say you were going to check to see if these people had any warrants on them. How can you do that? Your computer isn't working, is it? No, but I have a hard copy of all the warrants issued in Texas from the day before the burst. See, our old computer system was pretty crappy. It seemed like it was only working half the time, so I had a list printed out every Monday. Battery. Every Monday morning, just in case our computer went down. It's not as easy as checking on the computer and not as up to date, but it's way better than nothing when the system is down. Of course, the list is about 9 weeks old now, but I still feel better checking it. Just then, Kurt's radio came to life. They're all clean, Sheriff. Thank you. Out. Kurt said into the 2-way. He then asked the group to get on the bus. While they loaded up, Mark asked Kurt one more question. Is this how you're going to deal with all the groups we call you to check out? I hope so, Kurt said, stepping up on the school bus. It belched black smoke as the engine came to life, and then the yellow beast lurched into reverse to turn around. As long as they let me, that is, the sheriff added as the bus backed up. The gears ground as the driver looked for a forward gear, and then the bus pulled away.